Fast forward February update, there's a new visual update. What do you want it to be the most right now if they were gonna improve a current visual?
Improve a current visual. Okay, so I know this is probably way too big to have by February, but I would look at very seriously all of the table and matrix features
Mm.
and as closely as I can align them to what we're seeing inside um, Excel.
Mm.
One feature, I don't know if this is possible or not, but the number of people that have asked me for a column in a table that has a drop down menu. So think of a table as a
Yeah.
table with, so it's a table, but it's a table with an Excel like filter on the column, right?
Mhm.
Why can't I make a table in desktop? Why can't I select the distinct values in a single column, do some filtering on that one? So add the features of a slicer in the header of the table. And then when I select companies or regions or whatever, if I select it in the table, that table then automatically filters back to the rest of the page. Right? That to me, that's like mind blowing. Like that would be, you would make so many people happy just by having that feature filtering on the table by column. That would make so many of my problems go away because I could just have the table existing at the bottom of the page. I wouldn't need a whole bunch of slicers on the right hand side. I wouldn't need a whole bunch
Yeah,
of
dude, it would be
slicers on the
awesome.
page. All that would disappear, and I would just make the table with some columns of data in it, and you just
Yeah.
pick your filters, boom, 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 boom. The whole page just adjusts, and now you see all the data in lieu of that new table.
You almost want like a temporary zoom, not the focus mode, because in order to do that, right, you need a lot more real estate on those columns. Because
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the little arrow. I'm gonna need it when I do that drop down to do something. And I know exactly what you're saying,
Yep. Well,
but I would almost want
maybe it's not that. Maybe it's a modal
it's
or
not
a
I know
pop
what
up
you
or
mean. I get
but
the same request. Like, how is
yes.
that not a feature?
How is
Basically,
that not
that's
a
what I'm saying.
feature? Like
Yeah.
that's such, and again, I think the idea here is whenever I look at tables and matrices, everyone has the mental concept, the mental model of like, what did I do in Excel? Like
Mhm.
everyone's showing up with that. So if you can't close the gap more to make tables almost like Excel in every way, that to me is like, that would be the biggest win.